Credit Karma is coming through with a completely free tax software. We are very excited to review this because it has been a long time coming. Here's what you need to know about filing your 2019 taxes with Credit Karma in 2020. Hey guys, welcome back to The College Investor, the place for investing and personal finance for millennials. Now, Credit Karma is obviously known for tracking your credit scores, but they've also come out with a tax software that I think you guys will really enjoy. There had been some ups and downs with this software in the past, but this year, we're pretty sure they have everything on lock. We're really excited about Credit Karma Tax software this year, and it is completely free. That's right, your federal and your state returns are free, and in most normal tax situations, you'll be able to file for free. Now, there are some things that Credit Karma doesn't support. If you are filing two state returns or you have something like a K-1 or Schedule J form, those forms and those situations are not supported by Credit Karma, but everything else, including self-employment income, is included on Credit Karma for free. So let's go ahead and jump inside of the dashboard and I'll show you how it works. Okay, the tax software we've all been waiting for with Credit Karma, and I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of how easy this thing is to use. So if you are new to Credit Karma, you will want to sign up for free, and then you can input your email address, create a password, confirm identity, all of that good stuff that you most likely see on several of the other tax software reviews that we've done. Once you get logged in, we'll go ahead and show you how this thing works. Okay, so Credit Karma obviously is more than just a tax software. You're going to get into your dashboard and see all of these different things, credit cards, your credit score, all that good stuff. But you'll want to click on this tax button up here in the top menu bar, and then we will get into the premium free tax filing. This is truly free, and it includes a free audit defense. So I'm really digging that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, a few questions to get the right forms to get you started. I really like the layout of this. This looks really clean and simple. I definitely like dashboards and prefer user interfaces that are very clean. Less text is better. So we'll click on W-2, and I was a student, and maybe we had some interest income. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the info dashboard, and just kind of going down the screen here, it looks like we've got to fill out some basic information, and then Credit Karma has all of the forms that I said that I have. This is dummy information just to give you guys a simple walkthrough, but everything looks really clean, so I'm going to go ahead and do basic information to start. Once you add all of your personal information, then you'll be greeted with this screen where you can go ahead and get started on your forms. So I'm going to enter in a dummy W-2. Let's go ahead and type that in. Okay, this is great because instead of manually filling this out, there is a box here that says you can upload a file or a photo of your W-2 instead, which is a huge time saver. I love this feature. You can simply click on Upload W-2 and upload your form. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll go ahead and type this in. Okay, once your W-2 has been uploaded or you manually entered in the information, you're going back to this info screen, and it looks like I can go ahead and click on the next line item, which is savings and interest, that 1099 form. Okay, that was pretty easy to add any 1099 forms that you might have, and it looks like they may have pulled information from the W-2 that I entered about my HSA. Let's take a look. Okay, no distributions. Let's look at contributions. Okay, that all looks good. And then I guess we keep on going down the screen here. This looks pretty easy to look at. Let's see what these I buttons are. Okay, so the I buttons are helpful because they tell you exactly what form goes with which credit or which thing that you are wanting to report. So if a lot of you have student loan interest, you'll be looking for that 1098E form. So I find that very helpful, and we'll go ahead and start this section. Okay, so I claimed that I paid $500 in interest, and so that was added as a deduction. And it looks like if I go back up to the top, I have this little refund summary. I do wish that was kind of bigger, or at least it was sticky so I could see it at all times as I'm scrolling down this list. The navigation is a lot different than other tax software. A lot of the tax software that I've seen is more of a horizontal layout, and this is definitely vertical. I'm wondering if they made it that way so that mobile users could hop on. That's interesting. So here's my tax summary so far. And I can see exactly the taxable income, the standard deduction that I'm taking instead of itemized, taxes owed or refunded to me, and then the credits and withholdings. So this is all really nice and neat. Okay, so as I'm scrolling down, I can see where I'm jumping to different sections of my tax return. So instead of being taken to a completely different screen, we're just rolling on down the list. So it looks like I have all of my federal return filled out. And what's interesting about Credit Karma is that I wasn't taken through a whole bunch of questions or screens. So that's really interesting. I'm almost wondering if, if you had a couple of different scenarios that you may have missed, would you have wanted to go through the laundry list of items? Or if you are an experienced tax filer, you may prefer this method a little bit better. I think beginners, if you're not familiar with how to file your returns and you want to make sure you're not missing anything, then it would make sense to go through a software where it does a little bit more hand holding and guides you through the navigation. Everything here seems very self-guided and we're just going through the list. So let's go ahead and start on state taxes. Okay, so it looks like California isn't accepting returns yet, as most state tax returns are. It sounds like everything will be ready to go by mid-February. So as long as that happens and the tax software holds up while people are inside of the dashboard, it sounds like you can get emails to let you know when your state is ready to accept your return. Okay, one other handy feature is this help button. And so there is a right-hand menu navigation that pops up, and there's a quick FAQ that can tell you exactly what you need, things to know before you start with Credit Karma Tax. And then you can go through the questions. If you're looking for something specific, let's say you're looking for child tax credit. Okay. And so if I just type in their search bar, child tax credit, these are some of the things that pop up in terms of the forms. Dependent care credit, I think is what I was looking for. And then it looks like it just takes you through that particular form. So that's really nice. I do like the help button and then the search functionality here. Everything is really clean and simple. It's a different layout than most tax software, but I kind of like it. So Credit Karma definitely has a different setup in terms of their user interface. Everything was really vertically aligned instead of horizontal like other tax software that I've seen. But overall, I liked the simplicity, the ease of use. And this year we're giving a conditional stamp of approval on Credit Karma. That's because if it ends up being bug-free and everything ends up running smoothly during the tax season, then this one is definitely a winner. Otherwise, if you are looking for more than a conditional stamp of approval, we really enjoy H&R Block and TurboTax. Keep in mind those are premium tax software, so you will be paying for those services. If you want something at a bargain value, I suggest looking at our reviews on Free Tax USA or TaxSlayer. For more tax software reviews, be sure to check out thecollegeinvestor.com.